Friends, good day, and let's have new simulations for you. Understanding this time, we will go for types of what is the effect of nutrient management on soil organic carbon. In this, what I did actually, if you remember our previous slide, I opened the same thing. I didn't change much. I just opened. I rename it. You know how to rename it. I opened the nitrogen simulation part where you applied 120 kilogram nitrogen. Just I wanted to tell you what is the effect of nitrogen application on soil organic carbon. So only thing is that here we have the same file. If you remember, I put organic carbon 1, organic carbon 2, organic carbon 3, and here I'll go and tell you that how much there are changes in the. I just renamed the file. I didn't do much. So if you open the first treatment the file, you'll see that actually in the manager for starting from meta, I am telling you. So I took from this earlier file what was there. I didn't change it. The duration of simulation, clock, it is 19 to 90 10 years. I took summary file. Don't bother about this initial water content, all those things. Organic carbon. Here the organic carbon is 0.5%. Then see, it is 3 meter depth. It is just it's too deep base soil, but you can change according to your soil type. And here I must tell you now, here your organic carbon, and if you really know about the inert material percentage, inert material, total organic carbon, then you can put this is 50% here. And you know that the inert material increases with increase in depth, and you can put your own values for your soils if you know that from literature, or you have done some incubation experiment where you could find all the pools. Then the biomass carbon, that, then probably you are able to having all those in kg per biomass carbon, inert carbon, and humus carbon. It will calculate automatically. Automatic, the model will calculate and put it here. So things so you can change from here, and you can parameterize the carbon components here from the soil organic matter module. So once you do it, you put your values and run the simulation. But for that, actually, you have a crop feed, same variety, everything is similar. And when you have applied the soil in two splits in the nutrient application, nitrogen, one at basal, means at the time of sowing, and next one as sowing, 60 kg nitrogen. It is there actually. If you open the previous file, similar, I didn't change, but only thing changed here is I just wanted to tell you about the soil organic carbon, how it worked. So I told you already, so I didn't change much. What I did actually change is your output variables. So click on the output, then go to the variable, and here organic carbon, where you get, if you go to the component filter here, click at the soil and see you press OK for organic carbon. You just drag it and drop it here, left cursor, and it will be here. So I just put bracket 1 depth 1. If you don't put, it will give you also all the depths, or you can put OC small, you can say second depth also it will give. So like that you can work upon it, as it's up to you. So let's have first the first depth. I am deleting this one. I don't need to have only one depth. We wanted to know what is the change in organic carbon content. So I put it organic carbon 1. Similarly, where you have applied 50% of your nitrogen, you know that where you have applied. Sowing 30 kg means first one in the treatment, it is 120 kg nitrogen, second one is 60 kg, half of that. So what are the effects of reducing the nutrient application dose on soil organic carbon? You have seen that due to reduction in nitrogen application, there is reduction in biomass and granule. Similarly, is there any effect on soil carbon? You can know that, you'll find it out. And similarly, here the variables in the output also I change it here. Similarly, where you have not applied any nitrogen, similarly I also change this one, and you can check no nitrogen is 0. You can check it here also. Fertilizer and fixed, so it is also no top up, nothing we did. So you save it, and the graph component, but you need only this much. First let's run the simulation and see. So I am expecting that with time the organic carbon should increase because you have applied nitrogen, and nitrogen 120 kg per hectare to it, and again 60 kg and no nitrogen. So biomass productions you have seen in previous simulations it has gone up. So where nutrient no nutrient was applied, it has come down. So we are expecting that more carbon is added to the soil through root biomass, so they may contribute to building of soil organic carbon. So what we'll do, we'll click on the graph, then go to the Epson reader and browse it and find out where they are. So where organic carbon 1 is here, press control, then organic 3, organic carbon 2, bring all these things here. Now all these three things come out, then go to plot. So put date here. So you can delete, you can do anything, Then here, press it here, it will come pink, then go for, you can add biomass also, it's yield there, organic carbon. So you can delete the previous one, it is there if you think you want to put the new one. So delete all simply. Then what you do, you need biomass yield, grain yield, click it, then organic carbon first depth. So now things have come up. Now you go to plot XY and you can see, let's be biomass, all three, grain yield, all three, you know that. Let's unclick the biomass, see the grain yield with increase in nitrogen application, see 120, 60, and no nitrogen application, how the yield has come down. Does do they have an effect on soil organic carbon? Let's have a check it out. So let's see all the three, unclick it. You can see that with increase in nitrogen application, the biomass grain yield increases, so is the soil organic carbon. Where 120 kg nitrogen is applied, this is the plot. Where 60 kg are no nutrient, it has come down. But it depends upon the type of soil, it depends on the pools, it depends upon the climate of the area. So no need that it's always true that it will come down in all the cases. Some cases it may, some cases may not be. So it is the type of soil which maintains or sustains the soil organic carbon based on the input from agriculture. So friends, this is just to show you that what is the effect of nitrogen application on organic carbon, and what are those pools, how you can change the pools, and depending on your data, your pools data you have, or from the literature, you can change the pools accordingly. The pools contribution to carbon also will change. And again, in future simulations, I'll show you what is the effect of balanced fertilization, integrated nutrient application, actually organic farming and organic carbon, as well as effect of residue applications, amount of residue, how much residue you wanted to retain on the surface, what are this impact on soil organic carbon. I'll come to that later on. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you've learned something. And thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay healthy in this crunch time what we are facing today. I wish you all the best and happy life. So thank you friends. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Have a great day. Thank you.